Hello student, this is Pratibha Singh again with you. Students, in previous two video of direct indirect, you have learned the basic rule of direct indirect in first video, and in second video you have learned changing assertive and interrogative sentence into indirect speech. Now in this video, student, we will learn changing imperative sentence into indirect speech. So without being delay, let's start. Firstly, we will learn the rules for changing an imperative sentence into indirect speech. Student, you have learned the definition of imperative sentence. What was the definition of imperative sentence? Imperative sentence express, request, command, advice, suggestion, etc. Means we have to identify the emotion by the sentence. Let's start to write the rules of imperative sentence change into indirect speech. Change the reporting verb according to sense as. Means you have to change your imperative sentence according to the sense of reporting verb. Number one is request. Beg, entreat, ask, etc. If there is emotion, there is sense of request, you can use these words in reporting verb. Number 2, advice will be changed into advice, forward, urge, etc. Number 3, order, command, tell, etc. Rule number 4, change imperative mood into infinitive mood. Infinitive means you have to add mood by putting to before main verb. Means in rule number 4, change imperative mood into infinitive mood by putting to before main verb. Means when you will replace your inverted commas and commas with to and add with main verb. Number 5, no conjunctions is used. Student, in assertive and in interrogative you have used conjunction. In assertive you have used that after replacing your comma and inverted comma, and in interrogative sentence after removing your comma and inverted comma you have placed if or whether if your sentence start with, if your question start with helping verb. But in imperative sentence, when you will change your imperative sentence into indirect speech, there is no need to use conjunction. You will place to there. After removing comma and inverted comma, you will place to there. For example, I said to him, comma, inverted comma, please give me a pencil. I said to me, please give me a pencil. Full stop, inverted comma, close. Firstly, we have to identify the sense of the sentence. I said to him, please give me a pencil. If there is please in the sentence, it means there is a request. So, I will change our reporting verb. I will change our reporting verb into request. I requested. Student, keep in mind, you will not use to here. If there is to with your reporting verb now, there is no need to use to with request, advice, order, command, suggestion. There is no need to use to here before object. There is no need to use to before your object. Okay, and then you will remove your comma and inverted comma and put infinitive to here. Have a look, the rule number 4. Change imperative mood into infinitive mood by putting to before the main verb. Find out main verb. Here is your main verb. That's why you will remove your inverted commas and comma and inverted comma, and then you will place to here. I requested him to. Then you will write down your sentence after changing your pronoun according to your subject. So, I said to him, that's why there is no need to change pronoun me here, because I am saying that. To give me a pencil. To give me a pencil, full stop. Have a look another example of imperative sentence. The headmaster said to the boy. The headmaster said to the boy, comma, inverted comma, get out of my office. Full stop, inverted comma, close. Have a look the sentence again. the headmaster said to the boy, comma, inverted comma, get out of my office. Firstly, we will write the subject. What is subject? The headmaster. The headmaster is the subject. Then after we will change our reporting verb according to the sense. Means get out of my office means he is in anger, he is giving order to him. That's why headmaster ordered. And student, keep in mind that you will not use to after reporting verb. Means before your object you can't use to here. The headmaster ordered, then after your object boy. The headmaster ordered the boy, and then after you will replace your comma and inverted comma and then write down 2. Because your rule number 4 is saying that change imperative mood into infinitive to by putting 2. मीन्स आपको अपना इम्परेटिव मूड चेंज कर देना है इन्फिनेटिव मूड टू की जगह बिफोर मेन वर्ब. दिस इज योर मेन वर्ब. देन आफ्टर यू हैव टू हियर एंड देन यू विल राइट डाउन योर मेन वर्ब और रिपीट योर सेंटेंस आफ्टर चेंजिंग प्रोनाउन अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट. The headmaster ordered the boy to get out of my. Who is subject here? Headmaster. Then after headmaster is a third person, that after your my will be changed into third person pronoun. His office. And full stop in the last of the sentence. Student, now we will learn negative imperative sentence change into indirect speech. Have a look. The gardener said to the children, comma, inverted comma. Now your reported speech, don't pluck the flowers. Don't pluck the flowers. Full stop, inverted comma, change. Don't means negative sentence. So in negative, not to, don't will be changed into not to. In imperative sentence, in simple imperative sentence, you have learned that you will place your infinitive to just after object. But in the case of negative sentence, you will place not in first and then after to. Have a look. Don't will be changed into not to, and doesn't also. Doesn't is also changed into not to. Okay, student, let's change this sentence into indirect speech. The gardener is your subject. The gardener ordered. The children, and then after you will change your don't into not to. After replacing comma and inverted comma, you will write down not to. You can't write to not. You have to write not to. Not to pluck the flowers. Not to pluck the flowers. I hope you have understand negative imperative sentence. Student, now we will learn transporting sentence with let into indirect speech. Have a look one sentence. I said, comma, inverted comma, and then after let's go for picnic. Let's go for picnic. Inverted comma, full stop, inverted comma, close. Now we will change this sentence into indirect speech. I suggested. Then after that, I suggested that. You will use conjunction that here and let's. If there is first person as subject, so let's will be changed into we should. And if your let's with second person, so you will write down, and if your let's with third person, you will write down they should. Keep in mind, we should, because our first person is a subject is as the subject, that's why we will use we should. Suggested that we should go for picnic. We should go for picnic. Have a look another example. The president said, comma, inverted comma, let's start the meeting. Let's start the meeting. Full stop, inverted comma, close. So student, firstly we will write down our subject, that is president. President is your subject, and then we will change our reporting verb according to the sense. So you can write down proposed. Okay, and then after you will replace your inverted comma with the conjunction that. The president proposed that. Now we will change our let's according to the subject. If there is first person, we can change let's in we should. If there is third person, then we will change our let's in they should. So there is third person, president is the third person, that's why we will use they should start the meeting. Student, I hope you have understand. Have a look one another example of let. If let start with noun. So what will you do? The headmaster said to the peon. The headmaster said to the peon, comma, inverted comma, let the boy come in. Do you know the meaning of this sentence? Let the boy come in. लड़के को अंदर आने दो. मोस्टली लेट में सेंस आता है करने दो, खाने दो. लेट्स प्ले, हमें खेलने दो. तो यहाँ लड़के को अंदर आने दो. So now we will change this sentence into indirect speech. Firstly, we have to write our subject, that is the headmaster. The headmaster. The headmaster. Then we will change our reporting verb according to the sense of the sentence. So headmaster have authority and he is giving an order. The headmaster ordered. So we have to write to here. Is it right or not? No, we can't write to after reporting verb. Then after we will place our object, that is peon. And then the sentence starts with let noun. That's why we will join the sentence from reporting verb to reported speech with the conjunction that. And student, in previous two sentences we have learned if your subject start with first person, so we will change our let's into we should. We should. And if our sentence start with third person, means if there is third person as object, then we will change this into, let's change it into should. Let's or let us will be changed into should with first person and with third person. It will be used with third person. Okay? Now, but in this sentence, let's is with the pronoun with noun boy. So we will write down the boy, the noun boy might. Then be allowed, might be allowed. Okay? And then after repeat the sentence, might be allowed come in. Come in. Full stop in the last of the sentence. Means if yours let start with noun and pronoun, another noun and pronoun, so we will write down might be allowed. Might be allowed. Might be allowed. Have a look another example. The father said comma, inverted comma, let the baby play, let the baby play, बच्चे को खेलने दो, full stop, inverted comma, close. Okay, the father, then after you will write down your reporting verb, suggested. The father suggested, replace comma and inverted comma and write down that, then after you will write down subject, the baby, and replace your let and write down might be allowed. The baby might be allowed to play, full stop in the last of the sentence. I hope you have understand. Student, you have any query or you are facing any type of problem in direct indirect speech, so please text message on my WhatsApp number. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.